Okay, it is so great to be with you here on Memorial Day weekend with my Croco. Like I said, this is the line that I launched with 13 years ago, and it has remained a customer pick all 13 years. We brought it back for the first time in 5 years in 2003. October, we had fall colors, and this is our spring and summer launch of the famous Croco brand. So you see beautiful colors. You see the turquoise right now, and you're also seeing all the great accessories and toiletry kits that go with that. You're also seeing how my bag fits in the overhead bin, that 22-inch carry-on. It is so important that you have a 22-inch carry-on that is able to do it. So
this is my favorite set,
yes,
Samantha.
Exactly.
I mean, think about it. You have your check-in, and now you also have your on-board.
Larger piece, yeah.
So they are quintessentially the #1 top-selling pieces in luggage.
So some of the colors today, I know you're really excited about the burgundy. This has been my #1 color for 13 years, but we have a brand new one here with this vanilla.
Love.
Yeah, so that's like kind of the color of the moment because it's a non-color,
yes,
but it still sparkles and shines with all that gold hardware. We have for summer, watermelon is back since 2019.
Wow.
So I know a lot of the watermelon girls are there as well. And then my favorite new color, it's called sage green, but it's this beautiful mint. It is so precious. It makes people smile as soon as they see it. Even the men here on the crew love this. Again, like I said, the turquoise.
Must.
It's been gone since 2017, and this is the one that you always tell me that you want to see again, this beautiful turquoise. And then, of course, the black, always a top seller. So the two pieces that I put together, Lynn, are the 22-inch and the 26-inch. And people say, well, why is that the TS? Because it's usually that and the doctor's tote.
Right.
Because with these two bags, Lynn, you have all the luggage you need, period. What trip do you have coming up this summer? What do you have coming up next year, 3 years, 5 years now? You're set. You've got your 22-inch carry-on, which is your most essential bag. This, of course, fits in the oversized and the overhead bin above. It meets the size requirements of the strictest airlines, so this is your main piece. Let me tell you, when I sell this for $150. So that means that the larger piece is really only $39.99. And the larger piece is an essential piece because sometimes, most of the time, we are not getting on an airplane, so we don't care about the restrictions. We want to bring a bag that allows us to bring everything we need, as well as have plenty of room for things that we acquire during our travels. But it's not so large that it's cumbersome to get around. So that's why I love that 26-inch as your larger check bag. So again, with these two bags, you've got a weekend travel here, up to a week, up to 2 weeks, and then you're coming, now you've got like a month together, 2 months. So you can separate them, use them together. You've got a dream team here.
Day in, day out, we sell this one right here at HSN.
Yeah.
Not just separately, we expect in retail at $169. So that's $20,
$20
for the carry-on.
Right.
You can't even do the math. That's why so many thousands have been ordered. By the way, everything is also free shipping and handling and 5 monthly flex payments for Memorial Day weekend.
Great.
And if you don't have the HSN charge card, today is the perfect day to go ahead and apply because we don't typically do $40 off.
And we don't typically do free shipping and handling on larger items. So that's why I love that this larger item gets the TS love. Because then you get this heavy bag. You know, I'm sorry, it's not too heavy, but it's a big item. This is 10.5 pounds unpacked. This is 8.5 pounds unpacked. Let's get inside the bags because
really light.
Yes,
because usually a full size, but wait till you see, this is the genius, this is the magic, it's the quality, it's what Samantha brings to luggage that nobody does. No other big brand out there in suitcases and luggage have had the experience that you have had, Samantha.
Yeah, so again,
so real people and real problems, right?
I don't live in airports, and I just watch people. I observe, like, how are they moving? How are they handling? And so I do design my luggage to make travel easier. One thing that's gonna make it easy right off the bat is organization. My bags have a ton of it. Now, as you can see, both bags have the exact same organizational features. And why I point that out is because when you buy a set, usually they put all the bells and whistles in the 22-inch carry-on, and then this 26 is just an empty vessel. Not with mine. I'm gonna lay this down so we can show that totally unpacked. Actually, I'm gonna put it on this side as well. And we're gonna go through some of the features together just so you can see how great all the built-in organization is. So each bag the 26 and the 22-inch have these great mesh pockets on either side. And these mesh pockets I love as packing tools because this is where I'm gonna put the undergarments, the t-shirts, the bathing suits, the shapewear, things that can get smushed, right? And then you still have the entire bucket to pack in. These you just keep to the side. They both have luggage straps. Luggage straps do a huge job in organizing and keeping your bag organized because as it moves from destination to destination, maybe a baggage handler picks this up, they throw it, things get jostled about. So these baggage straps are gonna keep your bag from looking like a boxing match when you open it up. Each bag comes with these clear plastic zippered top pouches that just snap in and out of the bag. There's the snap. Now the 22 inch is a really specific size. This is a quart size. So that means this is the type of bag that TSA, quart size, clear plastic, zipper top pouch, needs to see your liquids, carry-on liquids in as it goes through security. So if you're gonna use it as that, you just snap it out of the bag. So I'm gonna keep mine in. Here, the 26 inch, again, I love the clear because then I can see exactly what I've packed. So, oh, I have my favorite charger. Oh, I have my favorite cords. Oh, I have my battery, my extra battery. There it is. There's sort of this brain challenge, right, when you're traveling and you just need things to be easier. It's a packing aid when you can see right through that I have this, right? I don't have to forage for anything. But also, this works super well for liquids too, because you can imagine it's a little larger, and when you're checking a bag or not carrying on or putting in the back of your car, you don't have to squeeze your little liquids into tiny little bottles. You can bring the full size. Those full sizes then have a tendency to seep, to leak, and it goes all over your stuff. So the plastic actually contains that, and then it's easy to wipe clean. So just these two pieces are gonna make your travel so much easier. Now we have the lids. I'm gonna turn these around, and you've got great organization on the lids here. Each one has this big, billowy, roomy privacy pocket. And so anything you put in here, you just don't want other people to see, like especially your 22-inch carry-on. A TSA agent can pull it aside and check inside, and they open it up, and now you get all your stuff showing the people. I always get really embarrassed. Not like I have anything embarrassing in my luggage, but you know. Still, it's a little vulnerable moment. But here's where I keep my shoes packed on the larger piece because the bottoms of shoes are super dirty, right? And you don't want to put them in with your stuff, even your dirty clothes. I don't want dirty shoes to be with even my dirty clothes. So this becomes their own little parking space for that. My favorite type of pocket though is this mesh pocket because mesh is a fabric, so it allows things to breathe, but I also can see right through what I have. Again, it's that one look, peace of mind of seeing, yes, I have my stuff, because when I don't have my things or I can't see them in a moment's notice, I start to panic.
Even the lining that you use, I mean, it's so light. You know, it's not like a black hole. I could put my whole body in there. That's so deep.
True, exactly. It's like a flashlight. But I love the deep bucket, and I know a lot of brands do a lot of packing aids like drawers or all kinds of things that come out, and I just feel like that takes up too much room. It adds too much weight, so I love that my organization is just on the periphery. It's just there as an aid. It's not going to hinder any of your packing. So you've got a lot of space here. I want to quickly show you my 4-piece slimline set because this is going to get a full presentation today, but I want to show you how that fits into this bag. So this is my 4-piece slimline set, and it is notable because the packing cubes are actually long and slender, and so they just nestle.
They're
now
genius.
You can imagine when you pack up even a larger bag how your stuff creates spaces, and those spaces you just want to kind of fill in. It's like grout in between tile, but then you can pack even more and keep those things totally organized. So that's that space right there. I know Lynn was looking at my hanging
I already
kit.
ordered it.
Did you order it?
Wow,
Yeah, this
100%.
is a perfect. I just want to quickly show you.
Genius.
It's a hanging kit, but it also is perfect to lie flat on a counter as well. And you can work from these great compartments here to the side. Let me just quickly show you because I love it. There's my Pride Beauty, and it's all plastic lined, and you can wipe it off and keep clean. But it's a station. That's how I use it when I travel. I actually put it on the counter, but that nestles in perfectly like so. So all of my travel accessories, you're going to go online right now, check them out. This is brand new today, but every everything is compatible. It's a whole system. It's a whole way of packing. It's a whole way of traveling, of moving, of being organized. So when you are on vacation, you are not stressing. So mobility is the #1 issue we stress about. We've got the 360-degree spinner wheels, no problem. And then organization is the second thing we worry about because we don't want to lose our things. So I have phenomenal products. The 4-piece packing cube set is a customer pick. You are all good to go.
Samantha, how many of our carry-ons have been sold here at HSN as our #1 luggage brand in the history of HSN? Just this one unit.
300,000. Just this Croco.
And typically that alone, I mean, we know the larger one is 169. So this is usually like 129, sometimes 89 on a special.
This is 150 on its own when it's not a today's special.
How in the world are we doing our 2 #1 top sizes for 189 today? That is why thousands of people have dialed in. I want you to think about this. You may not have woken up today and say, I'm going to buy luggage. But I want you to think about what do you have coming up, or even if you don't. But I want you to think about your current luggage that you typically have right now. Is it heavy? Is it, again, something that, like you said, mobility issues? Are the zippers kind of rotted through the years? I mean, inside, does it have all these little pockets and organization that makes life that much easier for you? Most likely not. And that is why we've sold, honestly, just between all the luggage, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of Samantha Brown. We went back. It's 13 years. Happy anniversary, my friend. I can't believe it's been 13 years.
You know,
it started with the Croco.
Croco is the material for a 13-year anniversary, right? It's pearls, paper, right? Gold.
Love it. And it's so rich looking. You know, that's why I said when honestly, I really meant that when I opened up. I don't know if you could hear me because I had issues with my microphone. But that, you know, that new color, that vanilla bean, I felt like I was in like this extravagant New York prominent boutique.
So
you know?
true, like where you walk in and it's a department store.
Everything matches.
And nothing is affordable.
Exactly. But that's what this looks like.
Exactly.
Honest to goodness. You know, it's funny. I can be traveling. I travel a lot. I know when I see a Samantha Brown piece, and it's almost every time I travel now. That's why, like I said, so many hundreds of thousands of people. But you know, it's always that luggage that looks pristine when it's coming out on the belt, right? Or you see that person walking through the airport and ease, like you can honestly, with your pinky finger, that's how easily these will move and turn on a dime.
Well, we love the fact that these are 360-degree spinner wheels. Really, if you have any mobility issues, any stability issues, and the travel process is so daunting, that's what you need. They're not 4 wheels, they're actually 8. So this case just glides like butter across not just, you know, smooth floors of airport terminals, but also sidewalks and cobblestones. That's where we're traveling these days. So many of the great features here. It expands. Both bags expand another 2.5 inches. This material alone, I love it. Again, I've been using it for 13 years, and it is a tough cookie. Totally lined, by the way, by this little bumper. So this bumper takes the hard knocks of the luggage. It kind of creates a barrier. This material is weatherproof. It is rain, sleet, and snow resistant. It is stain resistant. You just wipe it off with a sponge and it maintains this look. I know people have reached out to me on my Facebook page. They have 10, 12 sets just because they keep adding, but they're like, I have your original set and it still looks that good. People still stop me in the airport, and that is why this is the longest running collection and the most successful collection.
We mentioned 5-year warranty. I don't know if I said
warranty.
Who does that anymore? I mean, especially on luggage, for that matter. So yes, with this today's special, you're also going to receive a 5-year warranty. By the way, we have the 30-inch, which is going to be a little bit larger. That is also available for you. So if you want to continue to add, which is so nice, we'll give you that information. We are going to be doing a quick presentation on that coming up in a minute. But we do want to go through colors once again because burgundy is flying out the door right now. That is our signature color. That's been in the line since day one, correct?
Yes.
So if you want that burgundy, definitely as the day progresses on, we're gonna start counting down how many are available. Have you ever done the 26 and the 22?
No, I've only ever done the 22 and the doctor's tote together.
On top,
So with that, this 26-inch, the larger piece gets a little love, and because the larger pieces are more expensive.
Absolutely, and even just to move these, I'm gonna move these over here. Of course, that's the burgundy. It's like, honestly, a pinky. It's like, you said it, it's like butter. Like
8.5 pounds, 10.5 pounds. So no problem. And the handles are the same length, are height, and so they move together with ease. So you move with one hand. So if you're going anywhere, say you're moving, you know, it's interesting, you know, these days, We're getting to the airport hours early. We're parking at the furthest parking lot because we want to save money. We got to load our bags into that little shuttle to get us to the terminal. You have these bags with you for a lot, so you want to make sure that they move with ease. You're getting to the terminal. You're finally getting rid of this one. Take this baby. This one's coming into the cabin with me, and that is how you move. Now, when I travel, I very rarely just carry on. There's this whole saying, carry on or die. I'm not that. I check a bag all the time.
Me too.
This is what I do. I check a bag, but I put half my clothes in my carry-on, because especially if you're traveling this summer, the number one thing that's going to happen, that's going to go wrong, is your bag's not going to show up, and that is totally out of your control. But what is how you pack. So you cross-pollinate. In fact, if I'm traveling with Lynn, she and I are going together, we're going to cross-pollinate bags as well. I'm going to take half of her stuff, put it in my check bag,
Smart.
half of your stuff, put it in mine, and now if one bag doesn't make it, you have coverage.
It's so funny. Sarah Anderson we went to Phoenix for a jewelry show, and she did that, and and I didn't. And of course, our bags got lost.
Yeah.
And she was just like, well, I have my carry-on. I thought, oh, Lynn, you know, but it does. It makes so much sense. Okay, this is one of the newest colors that has been absolutely flying out the door. It's just like in accessories, everything nude, everything in that natural color is the hottest thing going. So this is what we're calling creamy vanilla. Next to that, we have an all-time favorite that's been out of stock for a long, long time.
Watermelon, perfect for summer.
That. And I'm wearing the little watermelon crossbody, which I love. You look so put together. This is the freshest, prettiest green. I know they're calling it sage, but you're right. It's more of like a mint. Soothing, beautiful,
ice cream
happy.
Parlor mint.
Happy. Turquoise, flying.
Yes.
Always did. Always a #1 customer pick. If you want that turquoise, and I'm telling you, it's the exact same color as the Caribbean you've ever been.
Yep.
Exact same color.
And it matches back. If you're a turquoise girl, you've had this before in your collection, it is absolutely the same color.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
so any of your other accessories that you may have.
All match back.
Believe me, you will see this coming off the belt.
Yes.
That's for sure. Black is our most limited. And you guys, can we get this shot over here of my New York boutique? I have to just, because this is everything Samantha is bringing to us today. And this is what I love about HSN, because everything on the day, free shipping and handling, everything available with 5 monthly flex payments. Everything you purchase with us, you always have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Look at this. I am not kidding you. Like, really, it looks like you went into, you know, the high-end store in New York City.
That you're conscious about how you're dressed.
This would be in the show window.
Yes,
okay?
exactly.
Of that #1 designer, and you go in, you start looking like, oh, the 30-inch, a couple $1,000s. No, nothing like that whatsoever. So we want to mention the little crossbody that's also going to be coming up for everybody, which I know thousands have already been. I can't believe that's $24.99.
Yes.
It's adorable.
Yeah, absolutely.
This I already ordered. I've never seen anything like this.
That's
I
the
love
hanging
it.
kit, compact, concise, but holds a ton. It can be used as a hanger, but also lies flat on any counter. Again, you can pack up all of your toiletries. That is a real winner.
Yeah, all of them. I mean, honestly, and of course the packing. I know the cubes, how many hundreds of thousands. You have changed our way of packing with the packing cubes. And so we are going to do some presentations on that as well. But we want to mention, I love what you said, #1 is mobility.
Number one is mobility.
Because
exactly.
people don't think about that,
No, they
right?
don't. They don't. And just being upright. So, you know, if you're lugging a bag, you're a little bit vulnerable. People are knocking into you, right? But what I love about having a carry-on is I make myself bigger. And I just walk.
Yes.
And that's, you know, you just walk and you're bigger, and now people go around you. If you're dragging, people don't see that you've got a bag behind you. So it's really important. So I just think, like, I travel with my mom a lot, and she has some challenges, and she likes the upright 360-degree spinner wheels, but she can just kind of lean on it as she goes, and it doesn't offer any sort of, you know, just any sort of challenges as well. I do want to mention that we have the turquoise back, we have these beautiful colors, but after this, we will not be bringing Croco back for at least another year. We do not have it in the planning. Maybe it might be next May of 2025, who knows? But so what you're seeing is what we have for the rest of 2024 and most of 2025.
And this price is only good this weekend. That's it.
Yep.
So with the free shipping that you said, we don't typically do that. These are, you know, obviously larger pieces to ship. One question we just had, Samantha, on the carry-on. So is this all regulated for most airlines, that we no issues once we go on?
No issues. It meets the size requirements of the strictest airlines. Right now you're seeing it in the dreaded cage that you never want to put your...
Please.
Do you know when I put my luggage to get these pictures, everyone starts looking at me like, what is she doing? No one does that. No one does that voluntarily. You know, so I get these pictures for you.
What's
so
wrong
you can
with that
say,
lady?
Yeah. So the doctor's tote fits underneath the seat in front of you. That's going to be an extra cell. We'll show that to you in a second. But this absolutely, and we also have a picture of the turquoise in an overhead bin, and why that's an important picture to show and see is that that is a regional jet. So the regional jets, it gets on there as well. That has a smaller overhead bin. You're not going to put it in wheels first. You're actually going to put it in on the side. And let me tell you, I travel all the time, and every gate agent will say, you're going to need to gate check that. And this is what you say. Can I take the tag? Can I see if it fits? And if it doesn't, I'll bring it back, because that gate agent does not know what the overhead bin space is. They do not. Only when you get on the plane do you see what you have. I've talked to a lot of flight attendants as well. They're like, we don't know. So don't let go of that bag.
Okay, good to know. That's Samantha's advice.
So the 22-inch carry-on is so important because this really is your essential, and paired with the 26, again, like I said, you have both pieces. You have all the luggage you will ever need. I guarantee you this is what I travel with. But I did make one change here on the 22-inch that I know you're going to love, and that is I redesigned that front pocket right here with a lot more organization for your essentials. You've got 2 padded sleeves. One fits up to a 15-inch laptop, and the other padded sleeve here, it can be a tablet, an e-reader, or I have my journal. You can put the book that you're reading as well. Nice big strap keeps them together and in place. And then there's a big open pocket here, and this is perfect for your cardigan or a scarf, because it gets cold, and then you're hot, and then you're cold again, and then you're hot again. So you want to keep that warmth. But why I say this is because when you go to the airport, it's really up to you to create comfort. So for me, this is my comfort station. I sit down at my chair, and I think we have a picture of it as well. I'm sitting, and then I can just work directly from it. I have everything I need at my fingertips. I'm not foraging, I'm not searching. It's just right here. Also, another benefit of this is you're taking your heaviest items out of your personal bag, like your handbag or your shoulder bag, and you're putting it so the luggage does the heavy lifting for you. And then when you get on the plane, everyone helps you lift this overhead into the bin. Or you want to grab your laptop because you want to use it. But I love this new, it just really, it addresses the fact that travel has changed. We're spending a lot more time waiting for our flights, waiting for that delay, figuring out what we're going to do after the flight's been canceled. And so that's just a little bit more organization there to keep you prepared during your travels.
And can I tell you the best zippers in the entire world? I know that sounds so crazy. You have the best zippers ever. They're sturdy, they're strong. You never feel like they're grabbing on anything. Even when I overstuff everything, self-repairing at all times. Okay, lots going on right now. We are super busy. Samantha Brown is here, and she is truly the master in traveling, and she really, truly gets it. There's no other luggage quite out there like this, and I know every luggage brand has come to you at some point at some place, Samantha, and said, listen, I'm gonna do my own. I know what I want. I know what the real person wants out there, and that's exactly what you bring to us. And again, this gorgeous Croco, it looks like you spent an absolute mint. And you would, in fact, let's go through his purchase separately. These are HSN prices. Luggage is expensive, really, really expensive. So to get typically what we would do, the 26-inch, and that's the one you're gonna check in, that's $169. And we're showing you the 22-inch carry-on, what we have sold thousands and
300,000.
Right, hundreds of thousands of. That is $149 day in, day out. We never did the two together. Happy 13th anniversary.
Thank you very much,
I can't believe it's 13 years. So for this special weekend, holiday weekend, we're doing free shipping and handling, also the 5 monthly flex payments. So basically it's $33. We'll get these right out to you, shipping on us. You just choose the color, and then we're gonna have all the amazing accessories that Samantha does, the packing cubes, the toiletry grocery bags, the little crossbody bag. We have so many great specials to go along with it. You just feel rich. You feel you're just put together.
Yeah.
You look like, look, any one of these I stand behind.
Exactly.
I'm proud of my luggage. I mean, truly, any one of these colors, it looks like I have it together.
My mom is my best, you know, my best travel companion. We've traveled a lot together. And she always says she loves the Croco because she gets noticed, because sometimes she feels invisible. People don't even see her. And when they see this beautiful luggage, she draws attention. And then it's like, oh, well, what seat do you have? Oh, well, where are you going? And then all of a sudden, you're getting attention, you're getting better service. And so it is, color is absolutely a way to get noticed. I always tell people that when you're traveling, you are relying on the kindness of strangers, and first impressions are important. At HSN, I know your clothing is amazing, your nails are perfect, your jewelry is exceptional. So this is just carrying through to the luggage that you carry as well. And believe me, I know it's hard to get upgraded to first class these days. It's not happening, but if you check into a hotel and you've got a standard room and you pull up at say 8 p.m. when they know most of the people have checked in, they're like, you know what? You're the kind of customer that we want to foster a relationship. We've got a junior suite for you, and that absolutely happens. How you present yourself. I love these two pieces. Like I said, they're the today's special because with just these two easy pieces, you are set for all travel coming up for this year, next year. The 22-inch carry-on. The 22-inch carry-on is perfect for your weekend, up to week, even 2-week trips. And then this 26-inch, you're gone for 2 weeks, up to a month. Combine them together, you've got easily 2 months worth of luggage. So that is all you need. You don't have to overthink it with 5-piece sets with matching duffel bags and this and that. You just need these two easy pieces and you are good to go. Now, the 22-inch, like I said, it meets the size requirements of all the airlines. The 26-inch, Lynn, we've noticed something really interesting because I do offer the 30-inch. We'll show that in a second. But the 26-inch has been selling better than the 30, and I know why. Because you want to be a little bit more mobile. You want to pare down when you're packing, and so you're going for this slightly smaller checked bag. But you still want plenty of room to bring things back from your travels. But you don't want the bag to be so cumbersome because you're the one who has to get it out of the car.
Yeah.
You're the one who has to lift it up and put it onto the luggage rack.
Right.
So you want a larger piece, but not so large. It's like Goldilocks.
It's the perfect.
It's not too small. It's not too large. This one is just right. So the fact that the two of them are together for the first time and we're able to extend this amazing Today Show pricing is reason alone to get it.
That's why thousands have been ordered. Let me take you through colors, and I want to go inside in 30 seconds because there's nothing like organization in the room that Samantha brings to us. So of course that's the original classic burgundy. This is that creamy vanilla, which I think is so exceptional and classy, even down to the wheels. Look how everything just matches in color. We brought back one of our all-time absolute favorites. That's the watermelon. And it just, these colors make me happy.
Yes.
They really do.
Exactly.
You will never find anything quite like it. It's like they were custom made. And guess what? They were. They really were. This is what we're calling sage green, which is more of like a soft mint. So pretty. Happy, happy. Turquoise flying out the door. This was a huge popular request to please Samantha bring it back. Brought it back for the 13th anniversary in the original. And you know what else is getting most limited now? And it doesn't surprise me, is black, which always.
Exactly.
For the day, we have just a little over 1,000.
That's
Samantha,
amazing,
in this final 2 minutes, for those who are just tuning in, let's just go inside one more time, if we can. I know it's going to be abbreviated, but I want you to see, because this is about, like you said, mobility and organization, and nobody does it better. From zippers to wheels to handles to the lining on the inside that's light, it's easy to see, it's nice and deep, it's roomy, and then those smart pockets that you always provide.
Love my inside organization. You've got 2 mesh pockets on either side. Love the mesh. Love to put undergarments, shapewear, ties, socks, that sort of thing. Things that can be smushed to the side. Luggage straps to keep things down. You also have these clear plastic zippered top pouches so you know exactly what you've packed in there. Oh my gosh, my brain becomes overloaded when I travel. I just need a real easy visual. Yes, I have my charger. We can go. This bag over here, this little pouch, all these pouches can snap in and out of the bag and everything can be used great organization here on the side as well. So too much to get into. So
I didn't. But you know what? You're set. 5-year warranty. You have an investment today for under $200 that you're going to have for years and years, and always be proud, always be organized. Stay with us this afternoon because Samantha's going to teach you so much as she has me through the years with how to even pack that much smarter. But you mentioned the 30-inch. If we could put the 26-inch too next to the 30-inch just to give you an idea.
Yeah, it's